A common question I get is, how much do inquiries impact my credit score? A lot of people are very afraid of having an inquiry on their credit report. The reality is that inquiries only impact a very, very small amount of your credit score. Each inquiry is worth approximately 1 to 5 points on average. It's not super severe. It is important to understand there are different types of inquiries as well. There are what's called hard inquiries and then soft inquiries. A soft inquiry is an inquiry for something like insurance or a cell phone plan or an apartment. A hard inquiry is an inquiry for credit. You're trying to obtain a new debt. This could be for a mortgage, an auto loan, a credit card, anything like that where you're trying to take out credit on behalf. Another important factor to consider with inquiries is when you're looking for a house, for instance, or you're shopping around for an auto loan, you can have multiple inquiries within a 30-day time frame and have it only impact your credit score itself as if it was one inquiry. You are going to see the inquiries on your credit report, but as far as the point value goes, it's considered shopping around. And this is only specific to things like student loans, auto loans, and then mortgages. This does not apply for credit cards. It only applies for those types of products. Another question I get is, if I am using credit monitoring, is that an inquiry? And the answer is no. It is considered an educational poll. It doesn't show up in the inquiry section. You have the right to view your credit without it being considered an inquiry. You never have to worry when you sign up for credit monitoring. It is not something that's negatively impacting your credit score. Inquiries stay on the credit report for 2 years. After 2 years, they will automatically fall off of your credit report. As I had stated previously, many people are quite afraid of credit inquiries, and this has led many people to associate big drops in a credit score with a credit inquiry. Oftentimes these big drops in credit scores are associated with higher utilization ratio on a credit card that didn't previously have a high balance. Either that or they're associated with something like an account closing or an account being paid off. The inquiries themselves have a very minimal impact to the score, again, just 1 to 5 points. If you are someone with a thinner credit file, you're probably more likely to be on that higher end, closer to a 5-point value. And that's just simply because there's not a lot of information on your credit report. There's not a lot of cushioning to happen there. It is important to understand with inquiries, they are something that, again, only represents that new credit mix, that inquiry portion of your credit file, that 10% of your score. An inquiry itself is only worth about 1 to 5 points on average. It is okay to shop around when you're looking for a mortgage, an auto loan. It's very important to try to get the best loan product for you. Don't be afraid of inquiries when you are thinking about making a big purchase that's going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars in the case of a house. It's important to get the best product for you and not to let your fear of an inquiry sway you from shopping around and getting the best lender, the best rate possible, and the best type of product.